Welcome to Crackers and Goo, a game of patterns that teaches math and delights you. In this video we will explore math strategies to repeatedly add numbers that are tens with 6, 7, 8, or 9 ones. Examples of these numbers are 76, 57, 88, and 99. There are many more. The strategies you will learn in this video will enable you to be more quick and accurate when repeatedly adding or multiplying these numbers. We're going to hit the I button or info button on the lower part of the screen. That'll take us to the information screen, and from there we're going to hit the step button on the left hand side to take us to the step menu. Notice a pink sneaker on the left of the number 15. That is step 15. In step 15 of Crackers and Goo you will find games where you can apply the strategies we will learn in this video. The first example shows a staircase pattern that is made from the previous pattern by adding 4 crackers where each cracker contains the number 67. Let's go ahead and finish the pattern. So the first cracker is a 70, so let's find that one. And notice that they're decreasing by 1 in the pattern, so the next one is a pink 69. And they're alternating between light blue and pink, and so we're going to go to a light blue 68, and we've completed the pattern. I'll pause the game so we can study the math we need to perform to calculate the total for the last pattern. Notice that the number 67 is only 3 away from 70. It's much easier to repeatedly add or find the product of 70 than it is with the number 67. The number 70 is what is known as a friendly number because it is easy to perform calculations with 70. Our math strategy will be to turn 67s into 70s. We just need to make sure to subtract away as many 3's as we need to turn 67s into 70s. We then have that 67 plus 67 plus 67 plus 67 is the same as 4 67s, or 4 times 67. And now we'll use our rounding strategy. We're going to round our 67s to 70s. So 4 times 67 becomes 4 times 70, and we have to subtract away 4 3's, or 4 times 3. 4 times 70 is a relatively easy computation. 4 times 7 tens is 28 tens, or 280. Minus 4 times 3 is 12, so we obtain 280 minus 12. Instead of subtracting 12 away from 280, we're going to pull a 20 out of 280, which leaves us with 260, and we're going to subtract the 12 away from that 20. So we obtain 260 plus 20 minus 12, which is 8. 260 plus 8 is equal to 268. We will add 268 to the previous total of 412. We have that 268 plus 412 is equal to, notice what we're doing here. We're actually going to be splitting or expanding 268 into 200 plus 68 and 412 into 400 plus 2 plus 10. This will enable us to do some mental math to make the addition even simpler. So clearly 200 plus 400 is 600. We add the 68, we get 668. We add 2, that gets us to 670, plus 10 more gets us to 680. So now we're going to be looking for the total bubble of 680. So I'll start up the game, and there it is, 680. So we've completed the game. And now I'm going to hit the button on the upper left, our how-to screen button, the one with the numbers and math symbols. And we can actually see the actual math we talked about in the video within the game, right below the shrunken patterns. The next example shows a square pattern that is made from the previous pattern by adding a border of crackers to the top and right of the pattern. A total of 7 crackers are added to the previous pattern to make the last pattern, and each of the 7 crackers contains the number 77. Let's go ahead and finish the pattern. So we'll be looking for light blue 77. There's one. There's one. Great, we completed the pattern. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game so we can study the math we need to perform to calculate the total for the last pattern. Notice that the number 77 is only 3 away from 80. It is much easier to repeatedly add or find the product of 80 than it is with the number 77. Our math strategy will be to turn 77s into 80s. This is a similar rounding strategy to what we've used in previous games. We just need to make sure to subtract away as many 3's as we use to turn 77s into 80s. We then have that adding 7 77s is the same as 7 times 77. That is equal to 7 times 80. So here we're using our rounding strategy. We're adding 3 to 77 to get to 80 to get 7 times 80, which is an easier operation. But we have to remember to subtract 7 3's away, or 7 times 3. So 7 times 77 becomes 7 times 80 minus 7 times 3. 7 times 80 is 560, 7 times 3 is 21, so we have 560 minus 21. Instead of subtracting 21 directly from 560, what we're going to do is we're going to pull out a 30 from 560, which results in 530, and from that 30 we will subtract away the 21, which is an easy operation. So 560 minus 21 becomes 530 plus 30 minus 21, which is 9, so 530 plus 9 is 539. We will add 539 to the previous total of 707. 707 plus 539 is equal to, notice here again that we're expanding out 707 and 539. I'm pulling out the 700 from 707 and the 500 from 539. And then we're turning the 39 into a 40 and making sure that we subtract 1 plus the 7. So we end up with 707 plus 539 is the same as 700 plus 500, which is 1200, plus 40, which is 1240, plus 7 minus 1 is 6, which is 1246. So we're going to be looking for the total bubble that has 1246 in it, or 1246. Let's start up the game again and look for 1246, and there it is. Great, we successfully completed the game. Now we're going to press the How-To screen button on the upper left corner, and we'll get to review the math that we discussed in this video that appears right below the shrunken patterns. The last example demonstrates a more challenging pattern. Notice that in this pattern the numbers are decreasing by 1 both in the vertical and horizontal direction. Let's go ahead and finish the pattern. If we go horizontally, we see that we're going 48, 49, 50, then 49 and back down to 48. If we're going vertically, we start out with 50 in the middle, and we're going 47, 46, 45. Got a 47 here and a 45 there. Great, we completed the pattern. I'm going to pause the game so we can study the math we need to perform to calculate the total for the last pattern. Notice in the last pattern we have added 3 crackers with the numbers 47, 46, and 45 above the middle cracker, and also 3 crackers of those same numbers below the middle cracker. We will need to find the total from adding 2 47s, 2 46s, and 2 45s together. This is not an easy operation to perform in your head. We'll start by using a strategy where we simplify the sum of the consecutive numbers 45, 46, and 47. We have that 47 plus 46 plus 45 plus 47 plus 46 plus 45 is equal to 2 times 47 because we have 2 47s plus 2 times 46 because we have 2 46s, and 2 times 45 because we have 2 45s. In the next step, we place the 47, 46, 45 inside parentheses and we factor out a 2, so we can write it as 2 times and in parentheses 47 plus 46 plus 45. Inside the parentheses now, we're going to turn the 47 into a 46 plus 1, leave the 46 alone, and we'll turn the 45 into a 46 minus 1. This is a trick that enables us to arrive at 3 46s, because you see that and then we have 46 plus 1 plus 46 plus 46 minus 1. The 1 and the minus 1 cancel each other out. So inside the parentheses we end up with 46 plus 46 plus 46, which is the same as 3 46s, or 3 times 46. So we end up with 2 times 3 times 46, which is the same as 6 times 46. All we must do now is compute the product of 6 times 46. And use another strategy now where we use expanded form to solve this product as follows. 6 times 46 we expand out as 6 times 40, or 6 40s, plus 6 times 6, or 6 6s. 6 times 40 is 240, and 6 times 6 is 36. 240 plus 36 is 276. We will add 276 to the previous total of 244 as follows. 276 plus 244. Again, we're going to take advantage of expanded form here, and we're going to expand out 276 as 200 plus 76. And then we're going to break up 244 as 200 plus 4 plus 40. We're going to do a little rearranging. We're going to put the 200s together, 200 plus 200. And then we're going to place the 76 and 4 together, because 76 plus 4 makes 80. And finally plus our 40. Well, 200 plus 200 is 400, plus 76 is 476, plus 4 is 480, 480 plus 40 is 520. So we're going to be looking for the total bubble that has a value of 520. Start up the game, and there's our 520. And we successfully completed the game. We're going to hit the How-To screen button on the upper left. And we can see the math we discussed in this video right below the shrunken patterns.